It is best 2 out of 3 falls. Rock Lee and Johnny Cage facing each other for the 3rd time in FWF Redemption. This is not the main event. We're well on our way there. This is the 3rd match of the episode. Rock Lee, the former FWF champion, the inaugural champion, and this is his chance to regain the spotlight. So go after Obito for his championship rematch. But if he loses, Johnny Cage will be taking his championship rematch. And you might be wondering, if you saw the triple threat match for the championship, Johnny Cage was the one who tapped out. Why would he ever get an opportunity? He has a legitimate clause here. Johnny Cage has beaten the former champion before, and he only lost, or the only reason he had to tap out is because he had an injury. That's why we had to delay this episode for so long, because he was actually injured the entire time. We had to have this match happen on this episode. It was initially scheduled. We can't go back on the people here in the audience, okay? Anyways, Johnny Cage is here, and he's going to face Rock Lee 1-on-1. Not really. Because, of course, Johnny Cage is going to have Cassie Cage ringside. He had her ringside for him against Deadpool. He had her ringside again when he faced Rock Lee for the first time. And I think he had her ringside for the 2nd time, if I'm not mistaken. And Johnny Cage won that match via interference from Obito. Or at least that assisted him. Also, I was playing as Rock Lee when he lost that matchup. But anyway, this should be fun. This should be an exciting match. And some might argue this should be the main event, but I decided to do a triple threat match for the Super Women's Division in the main event of this episode, thus paying homage to the amazing triple threat match that we had at FWF Touchstone. We know Johnny Cage can go, we know he's resilient, but can he outlast the Taijutsu expert, Rock Lee? Went for a body shot, nobody home. There you go, and he catches him that time. And Rock Lee wants to punish Johnny Cage. If you remember, he was incredibly infuriated by the fact that Johnny Cage has been using his own daughter, to win matches. Ridiculous. 2, almost had the first fall right there. That would have been embarrassing. Drops him down now. After picking the ankles into a prawn pin, oh, I thought he was going to use the ropes. That was going to be very uncharacteristic-like from Rock Lee. I know Mike Guy is watching from backstage. Rock Lee actually asked Mike Guy to not be ringside for this match. Mike Guy going to be in the FWF Kings tournament, which starts in the next minisode. Rock Lee in control right now, has Johnny Cage on top. What is this? Spiderplex! Oh no, that was a horrible landing. That was a horrible landing, and a double stump to wake him up. Going for a pin. 1, just a bit too early to beat Johnny Cage just yet. And of course, here comes Cassie Cage with a distraction. Johnny Cage hits the unprettier. Went for a crossbody. The strength of Rock Lee on display, catching the heavyweight that is Johnny Cage. Heading over now. Oh my goodness, he was going for it, but nobody home. Actually, Johnny Cage is a light heavyweight. Doesn't really matter. Set up on the ropes now. Bouncing him off the top rope into a sit-out pin, but no. He's not going to go for a pin combo. Interesting. Perhaps he's respecting the durability of Rock Lee. Oh, trying a camel clutch, and luckily Rock Lee was able to notice the ropes right next to him. Johnny Cage continuing to go to work. Oh wait, nip up. Oh, but the counter immediately. Johnny Cage shuts that one down. Crucifix, head scissors. Look at the agility. Both of these competitors well versed in strikes and incredibly agile, but in both categories the advantage goes to Rock Lee. The only issue with Rock Lee is that he does not have a right-hand man or a right-hand woman here ringside for him. Unlike Johnny Cage, as he goes for the flying goat, but nobody home. The pool is empty. Face first into the mat. Dynamic entry. Oh, he tried to get as much momentum as possible, but he wasn't able to get him. Caught. Selfie. Lands. Cassie Cage clapping. Of course she's clapping because that's her finisher. But Rock Lee is down. Johnny Cage isn't even going to go for a cover after that. He wants to get the wombo combo. He wants to get the first fall with the greatest of ease, and he hits the flying headbutt finally. The cover. 1, 2, it is not enough. Of course Johnny Cage is frustrated, and I don't really blame him for being frustrated at this point. I mean, he's got the advantage in every way as of now, and yet for some reason Rock Lee continues to keep fighting. Irish whip now. Pop up. Super kick. Down goes Johnny Cage. Not going for a cover. Rock Lee. Roll up pin combo. One. What? A kick out at a count of one from Johnny Cage. Caught from behind. Regal Plex. One. And just a one again. Burying this kid. From the top rope, Johnny Cage. Neither competitor with a fall just yet. He hits the Memphis fist drop. And we're not in Memphis right now. We're in South Carolina. Forget what city. Back into the ring. Stump to the kidney. To the top rope. Johnny Cage is tired. Rock Lee taking advantage. He's back up on his feet. Again goes after Johnny Cage. Again trips him up. And again Johnny Cage able to stop him with a counter. Rock Lee though catches him with the fireman's carry takedown. Has him stunned. Has him dizzy. Has him tired. Has him set up in the corner. Double waist lock. Here we go. Hidden Lotus. Center of the ring. Perfect pin combo. Two. It's still not enough. And a distraction again from Cassie Cage. When is Josie Sager going to kick this lady out? I mean, we knew this was going to happen. We knew she was going to interfere. The snapshot super kick lands. Drag to the center. Or just away from the ropes. Hooks the outside leg and Johnny Cage gets the first fall. Front face lock. Caught now. Rock Lee looking to get the fall back as soon as possible. He's got him with the flying guillotine. He's in the center of the ring. Cassie Cage is not interfering. Johnny might want to tap out. There you go. I mean, if he didn't, he'd probably pass out. He'd probably lose his match after being pinned and submitted back to back. Oh, wow. Went for a feint punch. I don't know why that happened. I know why this happened, though. The selfie lands. 1, 2, and Rock Lee stays in it just for a bit longer. But for how long? Irish whip now. Into the corner. The recovery of this kid is incredible. Ducks the clothesline. Oh man, the handsome devil with the flying elbow. I thought he was going to go to the top. I guess not. Calls him to his feet. Looking for a dynamic entry. This time, he gets it right on the chin. Oh, but a distraction. Taking off the turnbuckle pad is Cassie Cage. Ref is distracted. The Flying Lotus lands. But Rock Lee notices that Yoshi Sega is not there to make the count. Now Rock Lee goes for a cover. I think Johnny Cage had enough time to recover. He did. Damn. Shotgun dropkick. Punishing him now is Rock Lee. Middle rope. And he went for it. From Brett's rope, he went for the 630. It's avoided. And damage being done to himself, taking that unnecessary risk. Now he's having his hand stumped out by Johnny Cage is having his way with the former champion. Imagine going from losing the championship to being out of the title picture for good if he loses this match against Johnny Cage, perhaps. Of course, the cocky, arrogant, pompous jerk, Johnny Cage, taunting for the crowd. Fans booing. He got no applause either. Just doing it for his own ego. Wearing shades the entire time for this matchup. He applies the figure 4 lead lock. I don't think Rock Lee's going to tap out. He's not one to do that. Instead punches those kneecaps and slaps him in the face. Forearm shot stuns him. Kick to the body. Knife edge chop. Oh, he ate that. He ate the chop. Catches him with his own. Scooped up. Liger bomb. Into a pin. 1, 2. No. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say at this point. I mean, we've already accounted for, I guess, the durability of Rock Lee, the resilience. But how long will it last? Because Johnny Cage had an answer for everything he's done so far. He's been able to survive, aside from the guillotine choke. Perhaps if he gets that locked in again after countering the headbutt, he might be able to win this one. Off the ropes. Oh, and he saw that coming from a mile away. Completely telegraphed it. Rock Lee able to counter though. Schoolboy roll through, kick to the side of the face. On the apron. Front face lock. DDT on the apron. If he wants to, he can take a count out right here. I don't think that's out of Johnny Cage's character to do that. He's got the advantage right now. Instead of just leaving him out there to hang high and dry, he continues to stay on the assault here. Countered though by Johnny Cage. There we go. And for a shot, Rock Lee with the knee to the body. Overhand now from Rock Lee. Hidden Lotus on the floor. High angle German suplex. Now he goes to the top rope. Cassie Cage trying to be on the defense for her father. Rock Lee jumps over her and nails Johnny Cage with a crossbody to the floor. And Cassie Cage trying to show him the goods, but Rock Lee says if she breathes. Anyways, on the shoulders. Face first into the post. At a count of 5. Count of 6 now. Drag now. Face first into the post. Count of 7. Rock Lee is bleeding, I think. So is Johnny Cage at this point. Rock Lee was able to reset the count earlier. But heading to the outside again might have been a crucial error. He probably should have just taken the count out, but he's too much of a goody two-shoes, man. What can I say? Got the legs now. The body has taken a lot of damage from Rock Lee, from himself, and from being exhausted perhaps at this point, as he is caught now in the walls of Cage. Is he going to tap out? No, he's not. Powers his way out. Stalking Johnny Cage. Kick to the gut. Here it comes. Snapshot super kick. Oh, he didn't go for it. Instead, Moonlight Drive drops the former champion. Now he's going for the snapshot super kick, and he's going to charge this one up from the corner. Blood pouring down his face. Rock Lee is done for. 1, 2. No, he kicked out. The hand hit the mat, but apparently got his hand up in time. But I definitely heard the hand hit the mat right there. And zoning in on the bloody face now is Johnny Cage. Into the corner. Rock Lee kick to the body. Knife edge chop to the champ. Or to the former. No, he's not even the former champ. I got the names confused. That's my bad. Top rope now. The captain of the Elitists is in trouble. What in the hell is Rock Lee doing? Oh, I thought he countered. Instead, that was an insane Frankensteiner from the top. What's he doing now? Double backflip. That's it. It's over. There's no way he's fucking kicking out of that. No way. 2. He beat him. Rock Lee gets his title rematch against Obito after an incredible best 2 out of 3 falls. The match was able to wipe some of the blood away, but it's still there as he tries to wipe some away himself. He may have won this match, but he still has to beat the champ, Obito, at FWF Royalty. What kind of match would that be? I guess we'll have to wait and see. See you for the next match.